Good morning, students of class 7. Welcome to online class from LPM Public School, Kolavaja. Students, I am science teacher, DPS. Student, in my yesterday's video, I have explained you, my last topic of explanation was about the teeth. There are 4 different sets of teeth: incisors, canine, premolar and molars. And the number of teeth are in 2 steps. One at the infant, means when the child is from the 8 months to 12 years. This duration the teeth were present in the child mouth is the infant teeth, that is also called the milk teeth. When that teeth falls, then after permanent teeth, one by one the milk teeth start falling and a permanent teeth start arising at that place. So there is a number difference in the teeth in the infant and the adult. The number of teeth present in the infant child is near about 20 number of teeth, and the number of teeth present in the adult is near about 32, and that is called the permanent teeth. One of the differences is that in infant there is premolar is absent, and as well as the number of molar is only 8. But in adult, the number of molar increases, 4 number of molars increases, 2 in both the jaw. So students, you can see I have drawn the diagram of the teeth. This is an incisor. The front 4 teeth in the lower jaw and front 4 teeth in the upper jaw, that helps in biting. That is 8 in number in infant also, and 8 in number in permanent also. Next come the incisors. 1 in both sides of the incisors in the lower jaw, and 1 in both sides beside incisor in the upper jaw, that is called the canines. This is also called the tearing teeth. It is total 4 in number in both the jaw, in infant also and permanent also. Next, premolar. Premolar are absent of the creatures from the age of 8 to 12, and slowly when the milk teeth start falling there, the premolar start arising. But till the infant there is no premolar present, but in adult the number of premolars are 8, 4 in each jaw, 2 in lower jaw at this side and 2 in other side, and same in upper jaw, 2 on one side and 2 on the other side. Total 4 numbers of premolars are present in permanent set. Next come in premolar. Premolar are total 8 in number in case of infant. 8 in number in case of infant. Means 4 in lower jaw and 4 in upper jaw. 2 at this side, 2 at this side. In upper jaw, 2 on this side, 2 this side. That is total 8 molars in the infant. And permanent, there are total 6 in each jaw, means 6 into 2, 12 number of teeth. What? Molars. These are called chewing or grinding teeth. Now, next comes student, I am going to speak about the tongue. Here you can see test buds are present. This is a figure of tongue I have drawn here. Tongue is the organ that gives us the sensation of taste. 4 different types of taste: bitter, sour, salty and sweet taste. So the very inner, here, this portion, in this portion it is bitter. Bitter means kadwa, just like a neem leaf, the medicines what you take, if that the bitterness of that thing, you will receive this portion. Next, in the lower to that, this region is the sour taste. Give the sour taste on both sides, present on both the sides of the tongue. This portion, sour taste, just like if you are eating tamarind or lemon, the soreness of that you will get from this middle portion. And the salty thing, if you are eating, that salty taste you will get from this portions of the tongue. And the sweetness you will get at the lower tip of the tongue. In the lower tip of the tongue, you will get the bitterness test at this portion, sour test in these two portions, salty test in these two portions, and sweet test in this portion. These are the different portions where we get the different test by the help of these test buds. Okay, students. Now, next topic I am going to explain you about the saliva. What is saliva? Saliva is an enzyme that is a hormone that is secreted from the salivary gland, and it's called the salivary amylase, that helps in partial digestion of the food in the mouth as well as mixes in the food to make it food slippery to pass in the esophagus tube. So, saliva is secreted from the salivary gland that helps to pass the food through the esophagus channel to the stomach. Now, next topic I am going to explain you about the. So, student, you can see here I have drawn the figure of esophagus. This is that tube that runs from the throat to the stomach. This is a food pipe, and along by the side of this food pipe there is a windpipe also, which just run parallel to this food pipe. Here the food passes from the throat to this esophagus up to the stomach through a way of movement. Sometimes the muscles of this food pipe contract, and at the same moment one part of that food pipe expand, and the food drops towards the expanded portion. Again, above the food the pipe contracts, and below the food the pipe expand and the food drops towards the expanded portion. So this type of somewhere contraction and somewhere relaxation, again contraction and relaxation, the food slowly passes down. This contraction and relaxation method of movement in the muscles by the help of which the food passes in the food pipe, this movement is called the peristalsis movement. It's called the peristalsis movement. Sometimes what happens, just now I have told you, a windpipe is also by the side of this esophagus pipe, food pipe. In rare cases happens that sometimes some food particles comes into the windpipe and we got chokes and hiccups comes out, which lasts for a few minutes. Okay. So again I want to repeat you that esophagus is a tube that carries the food from the throat to the stomach. This pipe is called the esophagus, and the movement done inside the esophagus tube, the method by which the movement is taking place is called the peristalsis movement. One time the muscles contract, and when the muscles contract, the foot goes downwards, and where the foot reaches, there the muscles expand. Again, when it contracts, the foot reaches downwards, up to where it reaches, that muscles expands. Like this way, contraction and relaxation of the muscles of this foot pipe, and the method of going downwards the foot towards the stomach is called peristalsis movement. So students, now my next topic is about the stomach. So students, you can see here the esophagus comes closer to the stomach. This is the stomach I have made. This is made of thick muscular wall. Okay, and inside there is a lining of, inside the stomach there are various digestive glands present that secrete various types of enzymes that helps to digest the food present in that, as well as it also releases HCl acid which make the entire stomach acidic environment that helps to just digest the food as well as kills those microorganisms which has came from the infected food and water. That HCl acid mix up with that food and will kill, HCl means hydrochloric acid, will kill the germs present in the food. Okay, next there is a lining of mucus. This mucus is also released by the gland, and this lining keep safe the stomach wall from that acid. Otherwise, if it would not be there, this mucus wall lining, then that acid will fall on the stomach and there will be blisters and infections might cause on that stomach, inside the stomach. So inside the stomach there is a lining of secretion which is secreted from the gland of the stomach. A mucus layer is there. Okay, this mucus layer protects the wall of the stomach from inside. Okay, as well as enzyme pepsin is also created from the inner gland of the stomach that helps to digest the proteinaceous food that has came inside our stomach due to while eating. If any protein substances has came in our stomach, that protein is digested by enzyme named pepsin. Pepsin breaks that in protein particles into simpler form, in such a form in which our body, our blood could absorb it. Okay. So today, students, I have explained you about the teeth, the various types of teeth, the stomach, the esophagus, and the stomach. I have made 4 different diagrams here. The diagrams of the teeth, the diagrams of the tongue, esophagus, and stomach. This all diagram you must practice in your copy and do the work what is provided from here in your fair copy and learn it and watch the video carefully from starting to end to understand the chapter topic properly. So student, thank you for today up to here only. Meet you in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day, student. Hope so you have enjoyed the class.